Welcome to the Launch Queen, your under 5 minute launch playbook. I'm your host, Cara McCarron, 25 years digital marketing veteran. Your Facebook group is a funnel, not a hangout. So I have a bit of an issue with the Facebook marketing or the Facebook groups. I think possibly because I'm in the industry and I've seen, so many groups and I've been part of so many groups and I don't get a lot of value out of these groups. So I think that's part of the thing that you want to look at is like, is your free community actually doing a specific job or is it just a hangout? Because if it is just a hangout, it's useless to everybody and it's just costing you time to babysit them. So creators build a free group because they think it feels like community, right? And there's lots of places to build these communities nowadays. Sorry, I have a hair on my tongue. But like Circle, you can build a community in Wix, ClickFunnels, you name it. There's places where you can build these communities. Facebook is just still the go-to because it's so grandfathered and we've used it for so long. I personally don't love it because it is so saturated in terms of getting your group to pay attention to you is harder and harder. However, regardless of where you house your group, they'll build these free groups because it feels like community and they never actually connect to what they're doing. So you have all these people, but you're not actually communicating with them and you're not exercising your right to help them grow or help them whatever they joined you for. So decide what the job of the group is doing before you build it. Warming up cold traffic before a lead magnet, maybe that's your goal. Okay, if that's the goal, then do that. Are you nurturing existing subscribers? Are you housing paying clients? Do each of those different groups have different rules? Really understand what the group is for and who is in it. A free group that exists only just for people to hang out in, I know personally it drains your energy and it doesn't move the needle and it doesn't move anybody because if you're doing what you're doing it because you want to have impact. You're doing it because you want people's lives to change and you want to help end suffering or you want to help them feel good or do all the things. So having a group that's just sitting there and not doing anything, it drains your energy, which then in turn drains everybody's energy, right? And so if you have a community that you're not excited to go into, there's no real point to that. And if it's fine if the community is genuinely your whole business model, right? If that's the whole business model, but again, not so much anymore with Facebook, but just be mindful like what is the purpose of the group? Like if you want to change lives, are you changing lives, whether it's a paid group, paid clients, free, whatever? Like, are you changing lives in this group? Content inside the group should build toward the same beliefs your launch depends on. So not like generic engagement posts. You want to be again, everything that you do because attention is so hard to come by these days. You want to be conducive to whatever like here's what your launch is saying or what your brand is about. You want to make sure that that's even all the way through. And so content inside that group, it should build towards the same goals. It should build towards the same beliefs within your launch sequence, not just generic bullshit posts. Every post is either doing that job or it's just noise. And people appreciate it. Like, and I'm not saying it's selling in all of your posts, but just keep the launch or keep the thing you're selling, keep the thing that you're pushing in mind every time. I don't want to see, sales. So like people don't give a shit. They don't want to engage in that. But I don't want to see like puppies if you're selling retreats and you want to show puppies 3 days a week like that. There's no continuity there and that confuses people and then they have no idea what the hell you're doing. Watch your engagement, not just the number of members. And remember, we talked about this in the email sequencing or the email marketing. Like having a huge number of people that are on your email list but don't engage doesn't mean shit. It's the same thing. If you have a group of 3,000 people and they're not doing anything, a group of 200 actively engaged members are going to do way more for your launch than anything else than those 3,000 quiet members. If the group isn't converting into launch participants, look at what's the content inside of it, right? Like everything is figure outable. Marie Forleo said that. I did one of her courses. It was called B School a few years ago. It was really good. But everything is data. Like anything, if it's crickets, that's data. If it's super busy, that's data. So look at the group. If it's not converting into launch participants, ask yourself why. Look at the content in there. Does the content resonate? Is the content talking about puppies when I should be talking about my retreat? Look at really just figuring out like what exactly is happening inside of this group. So a free community only earns its keep if it's doing the defined job in your launch path, right? So decide that job before you build one. If you already have one, same thing like if you're going to send a nurturing email campaign, go out live inside your Facebook group and say, listen, I know I've been quiet or I know I haven't been super clear about what I'm doing, but this is the direction we're going in. And I would love to know if you're into it. If you're not, that's totally fine. If you'd like to leave the group, we hate to see you go, but if you want to, that's your choice. But like give people something, right? It's so frustrating to be part of these groups that are just trash, right? And like, not that yours is trash, but you know what I'm saying. So I hope you have an amazing launch. Until next time, go fix your Facebook group or whatever community you're doing, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.